I know a lot of men might think women's history doesn't affect them, but it turns out women throughout history have invented some of men's favorite things. For example, Trevor, what's the #1 thing that men can't live without? I'll give you a hint. It starts with a B. You whip him out during spring break.
Boobs.
Beer.
Yeah, beer. No, Boobs is a brand of South African beer.
Okay. Well, beer is a $530 billion industry, mostly thanks to men. And who can blame them for loving beer with all those macho ads full of sexy women desperate to have sexy sex? Ooh, Grandpa, your Social Security check is so big. But it turns out Mesopotamian women were the ones who invented this man juice. Wait, sorry, no, that doesn't sound right. This man fluid. Yeah, that's better. But it's true, 7,000 years ago, beer was considered a gift from a goddess, and only women were entrusted with making it, which is why I no longer pay for beer when I go out. Instead of signing my bar tab, I just write, "You're welcome."
That's actually a really cool thing. I mean, not you stealing drinks, but the invention of beer.
Yeah, no, and that's not all. A woman helped create one of the things men think they can do when they're drunk, kung fu. Society has always told us that it's meant for men, and pandas. But guess what? Bruce Lee, the most famous kung fuer of all time, got his whole style of kung fu from a woman. In the 1700s, a nun by the name of Ing Moy developed her method after teaching a female student how to fight off a creepy guy. These days you can just swipe left, but back then you had to literally swipe left.
That's so amazing. Wow. I didn't know all of these things. That's what I love about Women's History Month. I didn't know that a nun helped invent Kung Fu.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that crazy. Nuns are badass. Remember that nun in the 90s who took down one of Reno's biggest mobsters? And she still had time to teach her choir some Motown classics.
Isn't that Sister Act?
Yeah, it's my favorite documentary. And speaking of fighting, it was this woman, Lisa Meitner, who discovered nuclear fission.
I'm sorry, Desi. Nuclear fission, what is that?
Oh my God. Seriously? Trevor, you don't know what nuclear fission is? I mean, everyone knows it's when you fission the nuclear, whatever. Okay, the point is, her discovery of nuclear fission became the basis for all nuclear weapons. So without her, there are no nuclear bombs. And without nuclear bombs, world leaders would have no way of proving how big their dicks are. Listen, fellas, the next time you're butt-chugging a PBR or start a bar fight or drop a nuke, remember all of the women who made it possible and honor them by not doing any of that dumb shit in the first place.
Desi Lydic, everyone!